Welcome back, everyone. Today, I'm excited to present Nendoroid 666, Elias Ainsworth? I'm not too sure the name pronunciation, but this character here is from a very popular growing manga called The Magnus Bride. That's him right there, and this is from Volume 1, his sleeve, his magic sleeve. I actually haven't fully read this volume yet. This is only Volume 1. There are several volumes out now. And with its growing popularity, I think it already has an anime. I'm not too sure. But I think there's 7 volumes and growing. Oops. Don't quote me on it. Like I said, I haven't even gotten through number 1. Why? I love the idea and concept of this cool guy, but I'm very bad at reading anything. Anyways, let's get to opening him up. So we have the Nendoroid on box. However, these are the extra pieces that come with the Nendoroid, along with the staff that is in his hand when I show you the Nendoroid itself. This head right here is completely extra with him. It is his human form head. He is not human, but he does take on a form to look human so he can blend in with the rest of the world. Basically, if you're not familiar with the manga, there's a mythical world. Not everyone can see it, and he tries to blend in with humans when need it, and that is his face. He's kind of an older looking male. I think I might be able to take a look at his human face in the manga. But basically, yeah, like I said, he uses this blonde-haired, older looking gentleman's face to blend in with the rest of humanity. I don't know if in Volume 2 or Volume 1 we see it. The little red veil that you see right there, he is wearing that pretty much, like a little gift card thing, right in the very beginning of the manga. If we can find it. God, it's looking through a manga video. There you go. Right there, he's wearing a veil, and so they decide to incorporate that into the Nendoroid, which that can go right over top of his skull face, which I'll show you in a second. Although I can't find his human form in the manga, unfortunately. If it's in Volume 1, I'm not too sure, but if you don't know, well, there it is, his human face. It's very nice looking, in my opinion. And he looks more mature in the manga, too. His face is obviously a little more square, because he's older. Moving on, we have a folded set of arms, so he can be cross-armed, and 4 extra hands. The original hand that was on the Nendoroid is this one here, which is a closed fist, and then you have a left and right hand, which the right hand is on him right now, but the left and right hand, which has a enclosed hand to hold his little staff, and you also have a closed fist. So there's kind of a holding it like this, and then there's a pose like this, and like this. 2 each for both sides, and then enclosed fists which hold nothing. And without further ado, the Nendoroid himself. So he is a skull creature. What type of skull? I'm not too sure. Based on the way it looks in the manga, it's definitely not a dog skull, although I know a lot of people have been drawing him with a dog-like skull. But who knows what it is? It's got horns or antler-like appendages. That's a limb. He has not appendages, horns, antlers, growths coming off of his head. But they're not tumors, hopefully not. But he is a very simple Nendoroid. He's probably one of the most basic Nendoroids I've purchased in a long time. He has no extra bending parts that a regular Nendoroid or a basic Nendoroid would have. He has just a rotating arm joint, a spinning wrist joint, 2 leg joints, which is right there and there, a neck joint, so his head is posable. Although his little drapey cape thing gets in the way a bit, so he's not too posable. His head can turn both ways, which is nice. If his eyes appear to be glowing, they are not. That is just the very shiny little pupil in his black abyss of a skull eyeball. An eyeball socket. And that's it. He does have a waist joint, although it can't really rotate because his suit pants fit very well into his vest. But he's extremely cute. If you do wish to take this off, the only kind of annoyance is if you take his veil off, he has two very noticeable holes in his head. I kind of wish they would have did a magnet with this instead, like they've done with other Nendoroids, but you never know, or you don't know why. I wonder if this comes off, or if this is a faceplate. I don't think so. Interesting. Oh, and what his head looks like from behind without the veil is basically just that. Darkness and hollow. Actually, no, it's not hollow. He has a purplish kind of skin tony neck that goes right up into the back of his skull. Get in the hole. There you go. So yeah, that's basically this Nendoroid. He's super cute, and if you want to put the veil on, all you have to do is take the other one off and pop this on to the holes. Because what he does is this is always dragging from the back of his head, and when he wants to cover his skull face, he just kind of flips it over top of his nose. Yeah. So he's super cool. What do you guys think of this manga? Have you read it? Are you up to date on it? Have you never seen it before? If you haven't seen it before and you like fantasy, not medieval fantasy, but like magic, mythical creatures, kind of like Hellboy type of stuff, because that's the type of vibes I get from this. A secret world that only certain people can see and only so many people can access. And I highly recommend it. It's got a very husband-wife type of aspect. Much older gentleman with a younger, less experienced female character. It's very cute and maybe relatable for some people. I don't know. It's kind of a romance, kind of funny, fantasy. Yeah, if you like that type of stuff, definitely recommend it. But this is all based on the first manga. I don't know about the rest. Who knows? It might get darker than what it is. It'll be up to you to figure it out and read. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Look at his cute angry face. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.